All right, today we're going to talk about something called the True Love 18 Club. But, you know, this isn't just about some new club. It's really a story about an entire generation, a generation that's desperately looking for something real in a world that feels more and more digital. So let me ask you, are you tired of the dating game? I mean, honestly, who isn't, right? If you've ever been stuck in that loop of swiping, getting a match, and then just nothing, crickets, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's this deep, collective exhaustion, and it's pushing a whole wave of young people to search for a real alternative. And this slide, well, it really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got the whole mess of modern dating apps, the ghosting, the scams, the endless swiping on superficial profiles, and that weird hollow feeling of loneliness even when you're connected to thousands of people. But then, on the other side, you see the promise of True Love 18 Club, actual, real connections, events that happen in the real world, and genuine emotional support. I mean, the difference couldn't be more clear. Okay, so we're moving into what we can call the swipe fatigue era. And look, this isn't just a minor annoyance we're talking about. Nope. It's become a full-blown phenomenon. It's gotten so big that, yeah, experts have actually given it a name, swipe fatigue. It just perfectly nails that deep, soul-crushing exhaustion that so many in Gen Z feel about dating online right now. So, what does this modern dating dilemma actually look like? Well, it's that feeling of your thumb literally going numb from all the swiping. It's that little voice in the back of your head constantly worried about fake profiles. It's matching with someone based on, what, 3 good photos? Instead of any real connection. And where does all this lead? It all points to one thing: just total emotional burnout. But here's the interesting part. Out of all that noise, all that digital exhaustion, something different is starting to bubble up. And that's where we get to a different kind of club. This is where True Love 18 Club steps onto the scene, positioning itself as the direct answer to this whole swipe fatigue problem. And what's their big idea? Well, it comes straight from the founder, Kotarjpawan, who's not just anyone, he's an international relationship expert and a psychologist. And his mission is actually pretty simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's all about focusing on genuine emotional connection, not just swiping. See, that's a complete 180 from the transactional, almost game-like feel of dating apps. This is about being, well, human. So, okay, that's a great mission statement. But how do you actually do that? How do you make it work? It turns out their whole success seems to boil down to what they call the 7 keys to connection. And these 7 ideas, well, they really hit on exactly what Gen Z is craving right now. And here's the whole list. You can see right away, this is a totally holistic approach. We're talking about real support, community over code, actual science-backed advice, and get this, it's even super accessible for students. It's a whole package. Let's dive into a few of the most important ones, shall we? This right here, this might be the single biggest difference. Think about it. Dating apps are all about the algorithm, right? You're just a data point. They churn out shallow matches that feel super transactional. But this approach is all about community. It's about building trust, creating emotional security, something that's meant to last, not just for a night. And then there's this huge focus on emotional health. And what does that mean? It's not just about setting you up on dates. No, it's about helping you understand yourself and how you connect with others. They use scientific advice and run workshops on things like love, setting healthy boundaries, all the stuff that's absolutely crucial for a good relationship. And for a generation that really prioritizes mental well-being, this is a massive draw. Of course, all this talk is great, but it has to happen somewhere, right? This is all about getting beyond the screen. It's about real-life bonding. We're talking social meetups in big metro cities like Mumbai and Delhi, soulful camps, and even these amazing luxury emotional healing retreats. The entire point is to get people face-to-face, connecting in the real world where genuine sparks can actually fly. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Luxury emotional healing retreats. That sounds expensive, like really exclusive, right? But then you see this. The membership fee for students is $1. Yeah, you heard me right, $1. That one little detail just shatters any idea that this is some elite club. It shows their real focus is on building a genuine community, not just making a profit. And they're super smart about how they reach people, too. They're not just sitting back and waiting for members to show up. They're out there creating content that really resonates, like their Love Talk podcast on Spotify and YouTube. It's gone viral because it speaks directly to the modern love dilemmas that urban youth are facing. They're meeting their audience right where they already are. So this is where things get even more interesting. You see the name True Love 18 Club, and you think it's all about romance, right? But the mission goes way beyond just romantic relationships. It's about something much, much bigger. And this is a huge piece of the puzzle. It's a life-elevating community. Members get access to things like career talks, workshops to build confidence, and coaching on emotional intelligence. See, it's not just a dating club. It's a place designed to help you level up your whole life, which, hey, also happens to make you a much better partner in the long run. All right, so let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. When you put all these pieces together, you realize the success of this one club, it's not just a fluke. It's a huge signpost pointing to a much bigger cultural shift. It's all about the search for realness. You know, in a world that can feel so superficial, so isolating, what Gen Z is really looking for and what they're finding in spaces like this is a kind of safe harbor. It's a meaningful, premium, emotional space where they feel supported and where their well-being is actually the top priority. Which leaves us with one last, really big question to chew on. As more and more of us get tired of the algorithms, of the endless superficial swipes, could this be it? Are these community-focused, emotionally intelligent spaces the future of human connection? It's definitely something worth thinking about.